Okay, I'm joined here by Luke Garrard before we host Eastleigh, and no, it's not the first round of the FA Cup, but Eastleigh are very familiar with foe to us, a team that we haven't faced in a while. Luke, we've had another full week of preparation for this one. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, obviously when you're performing like we're performing, you want games to come thick and fast. I felt our performance against Eastleigh was excellent, and the boys come in ready to work on Monday. There's a focus, there's an understanding of what we've achieved to date and what we want to achieve, and it's easy to come into work when you're winning games of football. But another free week, I write about in my programme notes to hone in on some areas where we feel we need to improve. We feel that we've done some real good bits, the good practice on Monday, the review on Monday of the Eastbourne game showed the level of standard that's required. Obviously, final third entries were excellent. Territory was excellent. Mastering the ball around the box should have been better. I think we should have had a better return in terms of the opportunities that were presented on Saturday. But again, we're into the first round of the FA Cup, and our focus now turns to Eastleigh back to the league.
Yeah, with the form we were in, are the players almost, itching to get out there and play?
Yeah, you can see it in them. You can see, especially at the back end of the week. But we train with an intensity. Tuesday and Thursday, very tough sessions with all our principles and concepts that we want to work on, put into the sessions with the data and the metrics that we look for. So as much as they work, we are continually trying to improve them as individuals and as a collective. And you see that come the end of it, they're chomping at a bit for the game on a Saturday. But it's going to be a tough test against a side that are obviously done ever so well since Scott's gone into Eastleigh, and we need to make sure that we maintain our standards to go and get 3 points Saturday.
And are we able to get an update on the likes of Jack Payne and Luke Norris?
So as it stands at the minute, we're going into a fully fit, available squad, minus Jack Payne. Luke Norris, we had real good news on Luke. Obviously, we've had to hold him back slightly, us more than him, because we didn't have the full week or the amount of sessions we wanted ticked off. He's gone and done a full week. Femi's trained the back end of this week. And Payne is the only one now that is returning. He's probably about 2 weeks, probably just shy of 3 weeks away from being available. So we're in a real good position. Obviously, we got a squad tomorrow that potentially have to leave one out, which isn't nice for me, but it shows you the depth that we have available to us. I speak about in my programme notes to go to Yeovil without Luke Norris. Yes, we named Eric O'Souza, but he wasn't fit and available to win 3-0. We obviously then travelled down to Eastbourne without Femi, and we were a little bit risky to utilise Norris, so we didn't use him. And to, again, get another 3-0 shows you where we're at as a group. Lewis Richardson goes in, does ever so well, and we're now playing Eastleigh with another free week that some of the boys that haven't played as many minutes are getting topped up, and the ones that have, we're working on in terms of the areas we feel we need to improve. So we're in a good place, start of a busy week, we know that, but to have everyone available minus Jack Payne gives us strength, gives us belief, and gives us confidence of where we're at as a group.
Yeah, and we've had 2 Saturdays on the road, Yeovil and Eastbourne. Is it nice to come back to our ground, to our pitch, to our home crowd to kick off what you mentioned to be a busy week? Yeah,
we have the best home record in the division currently, which again breeds confidence. We've gone away from home to pick up 2 3-0s, 4 different goal scorers, 2 clean sheets in that. It's boding well for what we're trying to achieve as a club, but it's nice to be home and at the home comforts. Like I said, we've only lost 1 this season. That was to Rochdale at home. We've gone and won the rest of our games here. So in terms of that, it's positive, minus the Southend result, that is, but it's been positive. I'm excited to see what we've worked on this week to try and implement and put into practice. Tomorrow, the boys are playing with, like I said, a confidence and belief that we just need to just embrace and continue with that. Just keep building them up, making sure that we're progressing as a group, and enjoy this moment, because it's been a real positive period for this football club, for this dressing room, and for myself as a manager.
Thank you very much, Luke.